What's good, my good people? My name is Mark. Welcome back to my channel, man. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, crash notification bell. Stay up to date with everything I got going on, man. It is highly appreciated. So what I'm about to go do right now, man. Driver, man, truck just went down the highway. About to go pick it up. How you fix problems fast. Had to get a new truck eventually. Knew the truck I had was going through some difficulties. So, you know, I had to go out there, take care of some things, fix some problems. Come on. Sorry, man. Done, bro. You see me? Got a breakdown on the highway. Gotta pick it up. Go to the other truck right there. Stuff happens. Stuff happens every day. Right here on the highway. I hate being on the highway. About to hook it up, take it to the customer. So I got it hooked up, man. So as you guys know, I hired my driver, man. Really good dude. Really, he knew everything, how to back it up, how to pause. He knew how to back the trailer and stuff up. You know, knew how to do all that, you know, all that good stuff. So I didn't have to really train him on those basics, but you know, my other truck I had, as you guys seen it like in my older videos, haven't been driven, you know, in almost a year, well, about 8 months, you know, before you start taking over it. So, you know, of course, there's some issues. I had to just get a new starter on it, and we also had to get I think a new starter and like an alternator. Now it's you know, it has some issues with the coolant. Kind of a busy day, kinda. It could have been worse. So I'm happy that it wasn't. Quick fix, man. So, you know, all I gotta do now is, you know, get a new truck. And what I tell you guys all the time, in any business that you ever gonna start, the reason why the CEOs, the reason why the people in charge makes the top salaries is because they gotta fix the problems fast. That's your main thing. You know, the president of America, the president of the United States, what do they do? What do the president, what is he in charge of? Fixing problems fast, bro, or making opportunities, you know, making the company grow, and then fixing the issues that come along. So that's the main thing, you know what I'm saying, it's about. I'm just happy I got this truck, but we need another truck, because I don't want I don't want him to be on his way to a customer and you know, the truck goes down and stuff like that. That's not good business. You know, good thing the customer was not home, so we already knew he wasn't gonna be home upon delivery, so they're not really tripping. They're not starting until Saturday morning. It's Friday, so we kind of lucked up with that, you know what I mean, thank God. So yeah, I'm gonna get this over to the customer and you know, see what's up with the truck. Probably have to go to the dealership tomorrow, buy a new truck, whatever. You gotta work efficient, man, because this is not efficiency. You know what I mean? He was on my driver's on the highway for like an hour. It's not efficient, so we gotta get more efficient. Yeah, man, so made it to the customer's house safe and sound. Got it unhooked. You know, could have went bad if we didn't have a backup truck, so you know, good thing we had a backup truck. So now we off to it. Yeah, so that's something I absolutely do not wish that I had to record. You know, stuff like that happen, but I feel like it's important. I owe it to you guys, of me talking to you guys about this type of business, to show you not only the good side, but show you the bad side, and how important it is to have a truck, you know, that's competent, you know what I'm saying, that won't break down on you, man. If you got enough credit, if you got enough money to start out with, if you start your dumpster rental business, man, and you're able to get a good truck, a brand new truck, a nice truck that's reliable off top, man, definitely go for that, man, if you can. Now I know a lot of you guys who watch this, you probably won't be able to start with a brand new truck or even a good truck at that. So just be mindful of, you know, these trucks go through a lot. You know, you're putting a lot of wear and tear on them. In some cases, especially starting out, you will be more than likely to get the customers that the bigger companies won't take initially. You know, the customers who are a little outside of your area. But you know, you starting a business and you want to just see money coming in. You want to see the money flowing. So a lot of dumpster rental companies will take those longer distance jobs, especially like in the season now. So just make sure, man, you got a reliable truck. Make sure, you know, because you'll pay for it in the end. You don't want to have a truck that's making you lose money, having to fix all these parts, where the cost averages out. The monthly maintenance on that truck averages out to a monthly payment of a truck that never breaks down, and you're never calling customers telling them you're running late or the truck broke down. So just be mindful of that, man. Use wisdom, hopefully. So today is actually going to be a pretty busy day, man. You know, whenever we got like a busy end of the week, like, so whenever your Wednesdays or Thursdays or Fridays are like super busy, or you got like 3 or 4 dumpsters going out a day, that Monday is important, man, to schedule. You know, try not to schedule like too much for that Monday unless you already got empty dumpsters. Like, we sold out of all of our dumpsters. We only have like 1 more at the yard, but we couldn't even rent that out because it's filled. The customer overfilled it with like a lot of trees and stuff. So I'm picking up this 16 yard. I'm gonna drop it off at the yard. My driver Tony, man, he's gonna go to the dump and just go back and forth. So I'm doing pickups, you know, and we got two dumpsters going out today. I probably should have, well, I actually told the customers, you know, Mondays is a little crazy, so we'll be dropping off a little later in the afternoon. So just something to think about, man. It's like something you guys got to get into to really understand and for me to explain properly. But you know, ain't no big deal. It's nothing that's too hard. But let me hook this up, get it to the yard, and get the ball rolling. So I'm just dropping off the 16 yada. I got my boy Tony, man. He's dumping a 10 and a 13. We just got another call. Had to rearrange some things up. I'm about to go pick up this 7 yard for tomorrow. But that's all it is, man. Moving and sticking. And I haven't been taking like a lot of dumpster rentals like the past year the most. Just been kind of like regrouping it a lot. And you know, after a while doing this, you guys will see, especially if you start like a hot starter, you didn't start with like a team of guys, you didn't just started by yourself. You know, this stuff can get very, very, just very time consuming, you know what I mean? Like, and mainly it's the driving. You know, I tell everybody, all my mentees, people who come to me, who I coach, and I also talk about that like in my course and stuff, man, about just like the amount of time, you know, it takes to really just be driving. You know, this job is this type of business is essentially a big driving job. You know what I mean? So if you don't like driving, or you know what I mean, you don't like being over the road a lot, you know, picking up and dropping off dumpsters, then you probably should consider watching my new slate of reaction videos to try to, you know, look into other types of businesses. But man, if you can, you know, you can deal with the stress of being on the road, you know, good customer service, but just the driving part, if you can handle that, man, this is something you definitely should consider. I promise you, man, even though I tell you guys not to start with like a 7 yard, but I promise you, man, this thing do not stay at our yard. This is consistently rented out. And yeah, so make sure you guys look into these smaller ones after you start. You know, you already started with like a bigger one, 15 yard, I will suggest. Other than that, that's how it goes. But let me tell you, this thing consistently stays out daily. Like, you know, well, we know why. I know why. You know, everybody wants to get a good deal on a dumpster, so that's how it goes. Definitely preparing myself. This is from one time at the dump, man. Hopefully I don't drop my phone. If I don't do it, man, who gonna do it? This gotta be a day in the life, bro. So I'm hearing like a noise. I'm thinking it's a tire flat. Come to find out, I'm dragging a tire. So I gotta get that from under there. So let's get right to it. So should you start a dumpster rental business? It's a lot of twists and turns. Like today, I'm kind of happy my driver, Tony, is, kind of going through some things, man, with this business to kind of, give you an insight and, cause you won't know like the irritation, the things that's the most irritating about this business unless you actually do it. So we had this customer, but remember, if you guys remember earlier, that 7-yard dumpster that I picked up from a customer house, I dumped it. It's a good thing it happened today, but the customer was wanting the dumpster for tomorrow, Tuesday. And I was just like, we got it already, it's empty, and this is what I do. I suggest you guys do it too, if especially if you got like a busy day lined up, or if you got people coming in late, or if you got other things you do in the morning. If you got so if it's a Monday and you got some dumpster rentals, some dumpsters that need to go out on Tuesday, I will highly suggest, if you can't be on time, or if you got something coming up, hit the customer a day early. Be like, hey, do you mind if I bring out the dumpster today? I won't charge you an extra day to just make it a lot easier, because I won't be able to get to you later tomorrow. So I told this particular customer that. I shot them a text, and they didn't respond until, I waited a little while, and they didn't respond until like an hour or so. So I was already left the yard. So my driver, Tony, he was, he's back and forth picking up dumpsters, going back and forth to the dump. He was dropping off. We had like 3 drop-offs today. And I asked him, man, if you get out there, because the customer's property is like 30 minutes away from our yard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, if you get back to the yard, take that 7-yard out there, no problem, man. We good. The customer confirmed that we can bring it out today. It won't be no problem. So now this happened to me plenty of times. That's the only thing about the 7-yard, and this is why I share pictures. I send pictures to customers before I even come out with it, for the same reason, because customers like good deals. Everybody like a good deal, but why would you you just looking at the price. My 7-yard is $170. So a lot of people just look at the price and be like, oh, that's the one I'm going with. So he goes out there with the dumpster, and the customer immediately says, no, that doesn't work. That won't work. So he had to drive back in traffic back to the yard, like 30 minutes away. And the customer says they will actually need a 10-yard dumpster tomorrow morning before 9. So they're giving demand. So I just I contacted the customer and let them know, I know I'm sorry for the inconvenience. First of all, you apologize. Even if you're not wrong, I always just apologize for any inconvenience, because people are people. I just want to apologize to her just because. So, let her know, like, okay, even though I sent you a picture of the 7-yard and you said like that was enough because you seen that price, and you're like, oh, that has to be enough because that price is so low. But if you're looking at price instead of your job, and then it's pointless. So she turned them away. So I just hit her. I hit the customer up. I said, look, we can bring the dumpster back out, but it'll be additional $25 on top of the $220 for the 10-yard. And I still haven't heard back from the customer, but I also told him, if you don't want to go with that, I highly suggest, and I'm nice too, I highly suggest that you call around today before it get too late to try to secure you a dumpster for the morning, because she has like contractors coming in the morning. So if you're not able, you made us come out there for a trip and you turned us away. So we're a business. We can't afford to eat all that gas. That's a lot of gas. That's 60 miles. We're about 50 miles in total. So you're gonna have to, it's business. We're doing good business. We're giving you a good service, very reasonable price. Decided to come and have you a dumpster on top, well, before it was even available, so I don't know what to say. So I'm a little irritated a little bit, because stuff like that can just really mess with your day a little bit. But I ain't letting it, man. I'm used to it, man. It happened to me plenty of times. So I'm just happy my driver got a little hang of it. So that's just some things to expect. Let me know if you guys want more videos like this, just a day in the life on if you should start a dumpster rental business. But I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Crash the notification bell, stay up to date with everything I got going on. It is highly appreciated. Hey, God bless y'all. I'm out this thing. Peace out.
This is the only book of its kind. You cannot find any other book teaching the best route to starting a dumpster rental business. This book is filled with tools and experiences that will teach you how to not only start, but to grow however big or small you want. Get your copy today. Once again, you will not find this anywhere else or anybody else teaching you about this type of business. Get your copy now.